Story 1, AITA for refusing to be the designated driver for the new girl of the friend group. I 33M met my friend group Laura 32F, Anthony 31M, Julie 28F, when I moved to Paris for my work around 8 years ago. When we go out, here is the deal: I'm the only one with a driver's license, so I'm the DD. I drive and pay for the gas, parking, etc., everything related to the car in exchange for 1 Coke per passenger. During the night, if needed, I'll go with you to retrieve something in my car: a coat, cigarettes, makeup, cash, etc. When it's time to leave, I'll drive everyone to their place and walk them to their door while the others wait in the car. The problem started a few weeks ago. We were already at the bar. When Marie 29F Anthony new GF went to take a second or third round, I asked her to take me a Coke, and she asked for my credit card. Before I could say anything, Anthony just said, "Come on, babe, I explained to you how it works. Don't make a scene." She just replied, walked to the bar, and came back with just her drink. I just looked at Anthony, rolled my eyes, ordered myself a Coke, and moved on. Later that night, Laura came to ask for my car keys and not to come. All the girls are going together. Reading between the lines, I understood that it was to get a tampon or a pad from the first aid kit that I always have in my car. Both Laura and Julie know that I have feminine hygiene product in my first aid kit since, in the past 8 years, it has already happened for them to be the ones in need of it. A few minutes later Marie came back charging at me and started to scream that I'm a pervert, why F slur have feminine hygiene product in their car, that she was right not to pay me a Coke since I am a creep, a freeloader, and other stuff still in the same tone. She created such a scene that we were all kicked out of the bar. While walking back to my car, Marie kept her act, screaming insults and other names to me while fake crying, so I snapped and told her, "Listen to me BTCH, enjoy your ride home, cause it will be your first and last one. I won't leave you here to make sure you go home safe only out of respect for your BF, but after that, you can find your own way to and from the club and bar." After that, we all got to the car, and the ride home was very quiet. Fast forward to this weekend. In the group chat, we are planning a night out, the first one since the incident. And Marie, who joined the group chat, asked for my address and gave me hers, so I could drive her home. I just reminded her of what happened a few weeks ago, that I was serious, that I wouldn't drive her home, and that I don't want her at my place at the moment. She called me petty and an asshole before leaving the chat group. And now the friend group is divided. Anthony said, "I'm staying out of it," while Julie and Laura don't agree if Marie is right or not, so tell me, Reddit AITA? Having Hope 3594 says, "NTA. This woman should have apologized to you first. And it sounds like she is way out of control when she starts drinking. It's quite privileged to have someone drive you door to door and let you enjoy drinking. She refused to buy your drink and so loud and insulting that you all got kicked out. That's terrible." Noli B says, "NTA, when we had designated drivers, I'm old and don't go out drinking anymore. All their drinks were free. Either we paid or the bar would sometimes give them free sodas. Not just 1 per person, all their drinks. We also paid gas and little extra for wear and tear, oil, tires, etc. You are kind enough to carry emergency feminine supplies. I never would have thought of that. No, you are not the a-hole." Follow posted says, "NTA, it doesn't sound like any of them are really your friends. Anthony's refusal to back you up and the silence from everyone else speaks volumes. Sometimes saying you aren't going to take sides means you've already picked one, you just want to avoid drama or consequences by stating it." Story 2, AITA for announcing my pregnancy at my friend's bridal shower. I 31 fam a bridesmaid for my friend Abby 32DF. Abby and I are high school friends, and while weve drifted, I was honored to be a bridesmaid. She asked some of our other HS friends, some of which I have seen since college in person. I found out I was pregnant a few weeks ago, but I didn't want to announce it, as I announced my pregnancy last year to family and friends and then had a miscarriage. I was quite surprised I was pregnant again so soon, but me and my boyfriend was happy and we decided to wait until I was further along to announce, to be in the safe side. At Abby's bridal shower, her mo got us to play a drinking game. I opted out of drinking obviously, and settled on water and said I had to be up early tomorrow so I couldn't drink. I thought it was fine, until halfway through my HS friend Jane was quite tipsy and offered me a shot, and I said no, I really can't. She pestered me, and said that she would personally wake me up early tomorrow so it would be fine, but I insisted no. She then asked if I was pregnant and I got flustered and said no, but she caught me and said I was a bad liar. She was quite loud and congratulated me and told everyone I was pregnant. I felt really uncomfortable, as I didn't want to disclose this, and it was Abby's day, not mine. Everyone congratulated me there and I brushed it off, thinking people were quite tipsy so they'd probably not even remember tomorrow morning. I wasn't having that much fun as everyone else was drinking, so I opted to leave first and thought it was all fine. I got a text today, 2 days later from Abby saying she was upset that I announced my pregnancy at her bridal shower. I apologized on text and said I didn't mean for it to come out, but that Jane had announced it. Rose Oabeer says, NTA but Jane is. You should have been able to turn down alcohol without getting the 3rd degree. Too Narmi once says, NTA because you didn't announce it. You didn't do anything wrong. Make sure that's clear. Why on earth would you take responsibility for someone else's mistake? Hi Abby, I understand you're upset and I don't blame you. But you seem to not understand exactly what happened. I did not in any way announce my pregnancy at your shower. I would never do that. Jane kept pressuring me to drink alcohol, even after I declined over and over. I obviously couldn't drink but I didn't want to let her know why. But she didn't stop, and when she finally asked me point blank if I was pregnant, I even told her no. I said no specifically because I didn't think it would be appropriate to discuss my pregnancy at your shower with anyone. Hubby and I agreed to wait longer anyway, due to our previous miscarriage. Jane, unfortunately in her tipsy state, decided on her own in that moment to loudly call me a bad liar and announce to everyone in earshot that I was pregnant. She announced it. I did not do that. I was horrified. I had nothing to do with it, I didn't want it, and it made me incredibly uncomfortable. I don't blame you for being upset about this, I also would have been upset. It was totally out of line. But please know that I didn't announce anything and didn't tell anyone that I was pregnant. Jane, tipsy or not, embarrassed me, ruined my opportunity to announce my pregnancy to my friends at a later date as I had originally planned, and managed to upset you at your shower at the same time. I'm personally upset with her. You had this happen at your shower, and now I don't get to announce to my friends in a few weeks like I wanted. I hope you will not try to hold me responsible for actions that Jane took on her own. Again, I'm so sorry that this happened, it was never what I wanted and I am also upset about how it all went down. Cat Dependent 4280 says, NTA because you didn't mean for it to come out. Jane is TA because she shouldn't have announced news that wasn't hers to share. Who does that? Obviously Op didn't want to share that news with everyone or she would have made the announcement herself. Also I hate when people pressure others to drink. What if someone was a recovering alcoholic, or struggled with their relationship with alcohol, or just didn't like it? Peer pressuring someone to drink like it's high school is lame on her part. Thanks for watching, I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.